Right.
Watch out, man. Fucking dogfight over here.
I know, right? That is annoying, though. That's annoying.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's hassles. I always do that shit.
Exactly.
Idiots, man.
Yep.
So, here it is, July 17th. The current time right now, as I'm talking, is 7 a.m. I'm at this Love's Travel Stop, store number 300. So I pull up to this fuel pump, right? So let me just give y'all a little FYI when it comes to chilling at these fuel pumps. If for some reason you know you're gonna be stationary longer than what you need to be, then you most definitely need to grab a parking spot. I ran into a nice little, somewhat heated type scenario. I pull up and I'm talking about these two GM products. I was sending this video to one of my friends that I ride with. So this particular truck, look at that. Look at that. We got the AT4 up there. I don't think that's the 2500 diesel. Yes, it is. Yep, the 6.2 liter. Oh no, 6.2 liter V8. That's not the diesel. I prefer the truck bed, even though the truck bed is not really long, but I still prefer the truck bed. That is a remarkable vehicle. I go inside the store. Next thing you know, it's just, yeah. Hey, look. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Awesome.
Okay. You need to go park. Okay.
Right.
Watch out, man. Fucking dogfight over here.
Drivers, listen. I don't know. I don't understand why we are holding up the fuel lanes. You know, I remember when I got my CDLs back in 2015. From that moment up to like 2023, like what we're gonna say 2 years ago, I started noticing truck drivers tripping. You know what I mean? Like you will see drivers chilling at the fuel aisle, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. I don't understand why we are doing that, you know? Now, I'm not included into the bullshit, you know? I pull up, grab my diesel, get the DEF, hook up the windshields and whatnot, and if I need to sit still longer, I'm just gonna grab a parking spot just like where I'm at right now. It don't fucking take long to snatch up a parking spot, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning. Majority of the truck drivers are fucking gone. So you can't use that excuse, oh my God, there's nowhere to park, fuck it. And we all know Love's is like, well, get in where you fit in. So let's say if you got a Love's and there ain't no parking spot. Long as you're not a fucking hindrance, right? People can still get around you. Just don't be in the fuel aisle. Or if you happen to be at another spot to where like there's multiple truck stops, you don't always have to be at a Love's or a Pilot Flying J. If it's a QT right there or a Skeets or whoever, then go over there and park and chill and do your break. Do not do no 30, 50, or hour and a half long break in the fuel. These people are cutting up over here. And mad kudos to them. All other Loves need to follow suit. For real. Well, and pilots too, like seriously. They need to have these, but they got some cameras out there. They need to hone in on these drivers. The moment you pull up, start the timer. If you gotta run inside to get diesel, cool, because sometimes your car don't work. We understand that. But once you get that diesel and that DEF and stuff like that, when you hang that nozzle up, I mean, the time is ticking. I think the owners of these fuel spots need to charge these drivers or, you know, cost them some money. The company or the driver. And you know the company ain't trying to spend no bread. They ain't trying to spend no bread. I'm gonna say money, but I'm gonna say bread. You know, I'm gonna say money. You know, let's keep it like that. How about that? So, when the company be like, hey, why the WTF, man, why are we doing this? Why can't you just find a parking spot? This is nothing new. They're gonna jump down that truck driver ass and gonna stop stuff like that. Just grab a parking spot. Like, and you know what? I was thinking that it was a lot of out of shape people doing this. When I walked in and heard that, one of the main people that they was getting on to was somebody who was about like my size. And I'm sitting here like, well, he's a little bit bigger, but he in shape. I'm like, it's gonna come to an end. It's gonna stop, and when it does, and what happened to my straw? So my appointment time is at 22:50, and I'm like 7 hours and 18 minutes away from where I need to be at. So I got plenty of time to shoot the bull a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. But this needs to stop because this is annoying. You pull up, we truck drivers. We know time is not on our damn side. We wish we had more hours. That being said, stop blocking the fuel lanes. Get your diesel, swerve, go park, keep it something, you know. But loves, if y'all listening to this video, Party Flying J, and if they do, I don't see this happen at QT, so I don't know what QT, Skeets, and them other spots are doing, because they probably like, hey, you got the diesel, they may have guards out there, and they chase their ass the hell on up out of there. So loves, if that's what you gotta do, then start doing that, because this is just ridiculous. I'm out.